So here we are. Here we are. Ah, boom. Here we are. Yeah. Let's. Ooh, how epic is that? Oh god, this is going to be interesting. This is fun if it even works now. Ooh, well, it's quite far. Look at all that blood. See how edgy this is? So chaotic. Man. I know, right? There's no Warrior of Light. Ooh, hello. Just stick with English, I guess. Adjust the brightness until image is barely visible. Just default is fine. Ooh. Performance, of course. Thank you. Yeah. Exactly. Why can't they... Yeah, under development. I mean, the artwork is nice, but... Yeah, Garden does, of course. The game looks all... Everything looks alright apart from the main characters. I like the prelude theme they got in there. That's kind of cool. Ah. Breeze through. Enjoy. Obtain stronger equipment. Normal's fine. Okay, right, okay, so... Great swords are banished to slashing weapons. So I guess it's R1. Okay, so it's pretty typical. Break gauge, yeah, whatever. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Tutorial, okay, hold. R3 to lock. Defeat the goblin. It's difficult to say. I mean, he feels quite heavy, like he's got a big turning circle. He doesn't just... Like, when you're running, the turning circle is pretty sluggish. But... Yeah. You know, I've seen a lot of people say this feels a lot like Neo, but so far I've literally just run around a field and defeated goblins, so it's hard to say, but yeah. Break enemies by depleting the yellow gauge above their heads. Approach broken enemies and press circle to finish them off with a soul burst. Slaying enemies with a soul burst will help you recover your MP and raise your max MP. Effective use of soul burst when short action abilities are ready when you need them. Press R2 to expand MP. Oh, expend MP. Blah blah blah. Sure. Oh. Ah. Okay. Right. Hold circle. Deplete your break gauge and adopt the soul shield stance. Extend by keeping. Walk into the stance to trigger soul shield. Spacey hold circle. Press R1 after a successful block. Take a big step forward and unleash. Okay. Ah. Oh. Okay, so you don't just hold it, you have to actually time it as well. Oh. Oh, wrong button. Hey. It does. That was a bit awkward. I'm not gonna lie. And you would have thought that for a tutorial, they probably would have given you some sort of invincibility or something, but. If the soul shield is triggered by an enemy ability with a purple name, that ability will become usable as an instant ability. Activate instant abilities by pressing square. Instant abilities do not consume MP, but their number of uses is limited. Ah? What the? Oh. So it seems like one of those things where it's like you can do this thing, but in actual gameplay you're probably not going to use it much at all because it's pointless. Okay. Just play catch with a goblin, yeah. When you have one or more full MP gauges, press L2 and circle to consume one MP gauge and activate Lightbringer. Lightbringer is active. You deal increased break damage to enemies and their max break gauge is reduced when you hit them. Oh my god. Right, so... Oh, wrong button. Okay, just leave the area. So, yeah. Seems like it. If they use an ability on you which has a purple name above their heads, it seems like you kind of just copy it or take it for a few uses. Maybe. Already it seems a bit, yeah, like a blue mage kind of thing. Yeah. But you have to block it with your magic hand to get it. Ah, so this is the H&M back room.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show ourselves in.
The Chaos Shrine. Touch the cube. Okay, that animation there where he reached for the cube, that is lifted directly from Neo. So this is the bonfires. Okay. Battle job trees. Swordsman. Do I not? Abandoned mission. Battle settings. You know what? I'm pretty sure that sword is also from Dynasty Wars. Or at least the base model is anyway, because I'm pretty sure Guan Ping from Dynasty Wars 8 uses the exact same sword at some point. Yeah, I did see that as quite a few different different jobs and whatnot. Oh, God. Okay, let's venture in and see Temple of the Dead.
Enemy spotted.
Time to go to work.
So the guys just do they fight or do they just pick up a red orb? They kind of, I just turned around and they just like popped back into existence. So is it just me that does the fighting, or? Wow, yeah, I can't go over that. It's a straight up animation from Neo. Right. Hold down R1 to shoot. Pressing L1 and charging for an enhanced guard. Regime. Right, I didn't understand any of that, so.
There you are.
Oh, so, okay, they are fighting. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it is. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at or whatever, but. Oh, okay. What was that? And he's got like a proper Hardman voice actor, and he's like, "Let's go." Twilight Tunic. I guess it's in battle settings. Okay. Deck yourself out in high level equipment. I mean, much better. Oh yeah, we not wearing that H&M shirt anymore. Oh, you can take the gloves off. Oh my God. Stranger's shoes. Okay, so we got a new shirt. Yeah, it's not such a big deal anymore.
There's one down there.
Let's take it down.
Fucking hell, the edge. It's all over the place, isn't it? Ooh. Press down to heal yourself. Alright, okay, so by the looks of it, they can do damage, but it's bare minimum. So you're the one who's basically going to do all the work.
Where does all that darkness come from?
Where's all the darkness come from?
Piece of cake.
All right.
Oh,
Let's keep it
can I
up.
not get back? Is there like a map or anything, or is that, or maps not allowed? Ooh, Goblin Guard. Jesus Christ. Jack will be broken when his break gauge is depleted. Jack's a broken man. Causing him to be temporarily defensive. Decreases max MP. Remove any instant abilities he has obtained. Yeah, stamp on. Ooh. I don't know. I think that was more. I just got beaten up pretty hard. I think. I got a new sword. It looks exactly the same as the one I already had. Cheers, guys. You were of great help.
Nice one, Jack. Now let's see what secrets this place is hiding.
Dark vents. Fiends emerge from dark vents scattered about the shrine. Slaying enemies that have emerged from vents will lower their break gauge. Destroying vents will stop the flood of enemies. Yeah, it feels very... It's one of those things where it's like you can kind of see what the hell is this? Oh, shortcut ladder. You can kind of see why they've attached a Final Fantasy name to it, because it won't sell without that name attached to it, basically. And I hate it when companies do that. It's like, oh, we're going to take the franchise in a bold new direction. No, what you mean is you want to make a new game, but you're terrified it won't sell, so you're using an existing franchise's name. A mobile game? Yeah. Pretty, sounds about right. Onslaught. Pardon me. Oh god. And I think the idea of a Souls game, but Final Fantasy, is probably going to make things a whole lot more complicated, because Final Fantasy has a lot more layers to combat than a typical Souls game would. Not, you know, that's not shitting on the Souls games. I love the Souls games, but Final Fantasy's got a lot more in it. Different magic abilities. It's gonna get quite messy pretty quick. Increases strength by 2, sure. But, you know, saying that, the game could end up being pretty good when it actually comes out. I mean, there is an in-game summons and stuff. Yeah, there is an in-game questionnaire you can do upon finishing it. I believe, where they're literally asking for people's feedback. I fear that may be quite dangerous, asking for feedback. But see, that weird soul block thing is going to become... Yeah, every time I do it too late. Because I'm already either already attacking, or the attack is signposted way because you have to... Because that thing comes up maybe half a second after you've held down circle, so it's got a little bit of delay to it. Everything else is pretty instant, but that weird block thing is quite delayed. pretty much. It's like, because you actually block by holding L1, which is this. But, oh, hello. So you block by holding L1, but if you hold circle, you do that. Which you can use as like a parry thing and follow up with, but you've got to be really... You've almost got to be baiting out an attack for it to work properly. Otherwise, you're just not going to get it. Like that, you've got to wait for them to attack. So if you're in the middle of an attack chain, and they start to attack you whilst you're attacking, you're kind of shit out of luck using that ability. But I guess it's one of those things that maybe will come with practice. I don't know. No, parrying in Souls games, once you get to a certain point in those games, it just becomes irrelevant. Magic now, okay. Magic attacks like fire will still deal some damage even if you guard. Try sidestepping right away or using Soul Shield to avoid use. So basically, so far what I'm getting out is just blocking is pointless, just use Soul Shield for everything, if you time it right.
Up ahead. Come on, follow me.
Right, okay. No. No. Jesus Christ. Or just dodge, yeah. So yes, it's going to be a game of that parry thing or just dodging, because block is just going to be a waste of time, I think. So I've got some Pale Greaves. I mean, it's better than his default, but it still looks very un-Final Fantasy. Oh my god. It is Nomura, I believe, yeah. What the fuck is going on? I can't see. Oh. I mean, what the hell is even going on there? I mean, at least it loaded quick.
I don't stand a chance.
See, I don't even know what that Soul Crush thing is supposed to do. I can't even... I know the game has already told me what it does, but I genuinely can't remember. Yeah, it's like a finishing move, but it doesn't really seem to actually do anything. So I don't know what... Fucking hell, what the hell's all this shit? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeah. Like, what the hell is all this supposed to be? Oh my. It's like, I absolutely adore the Neo games, but there's so much of those games I don't really understand because the game is so overly complicated in everything it tries to fucking do. And I think this is done pretty much exactly the same. Ah, right, so what else have I got here then? Oh god, different equipment effect. Brake gauge recovery speed, brake damage taken. I don't know what's better. Yeah, that's the thing, because Neo changed it up. The first Neo was pretty straightforward, but in Neo 2 added in
Let's go.
a whole lot of stuff where it was like, ooh,
This way looks safe enough.
added in a whole load of stuff, like where you can transform into demons, you can get demon cores and stab, and there's so much different weird shit you can do. Like, really great, but for the most part, it's like, yeah, this is not explained in the game anywhere. I'm just gonna play like Dark Souls and just basic stuff. These things like dropping Pell Greaves. Yeah, I think one of the biggest critiques I've heard so far about this game is that it literally looks like one of those edgy, hardcore character action games that came out on the PS3 circa 2008. And it does. It's got that aesthetic down to a T. It's a horrible looking game. It looks really bad. I suppose on the upside, there's no stamina bar, I don't think. So you can just go nuts with just spamming attack. But yeah, even the sky has got that like weird PS3 green glow to it. And coming from the same people that actually made Neo, this is pretty embarrassing to, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, thank you, bombs.
Let's see how much fire that thing can eat.
Give up on me, Ash.
And it's kind of weird that the touchpad is the item pickup button. Oh shit, help. Right, all my buddies are dying. So can I help these up? I got to use my potions? Yeah, I would have preferred to have known more about 16. But even then, I'm not all that keen or blown away by 16 myself anyway, because it's basically just Devil May Cry. Not that Devil May Cry is a bad thing, but I just want the tactical, good gameplay for Final Fantasy to come back. They're pretty fancy. Yeah, Final Fantasy 10 style, that'd be fine. That'd be fine. Ooh, I got close details. Hey, look, I've got a bandana or a mask. I think the caster mask will be fine. Oh, 10.2, yeah, the ATB and the jobs and stuff in 10.2, despite, you know, I know people have a lot of grief with that game because of the girl power bollocks and all that, but I loved it. The combat system in 10.2 was probably my favourite of all of the Final Fantasies. 10.2 combat and job system is my favourite. They made it was so dynamic. It was really, really good. Oh look, another bonfire. Oh wow.
Treasure hunt.
Hermit Club. You unlocked a second battle set. Can instantly change from one to the other with triangle.
Time for a change.
Oh.
Have to get through those flames.
Water might do the trick.
Maces, a strive, blah, 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 blah. Little club or massive sword, yeah. Mages can cast black magic 1, I guess, by holding down R2, up to 2 MP gauges of gravity cover. Switch spells with L. Eh? Selected spells can be cast by releasing R2 or holding R2 and pressing R1. Jesus fucking Christ. This is the same problem that Nioh 2 fell into. You can do so much stuff in it, but it requires proper... You have to play Twister with the fucking controller to do anything. Holding down R2 while casting will increase the tier of the spell. Fire, Ferrat, Faraga. Without expending... Each tag is... Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Yeah, or I believe, or you can release. Oh man, using this menu thing in combat is going to be, because you can't move, you're stuck like this. This is going to be, or if you can, or you can press R. Ooh, okay. Or you can press R1 to cast it rather than letting go. Oh man, this is
All right.
this is gonna take some time. Jesus me. So I ain't gonna be using much magic, put it that way, because that seems like an absolute chore. Yeah, I mean, I basically played through the entirety of the Nioh games without using magic or mysticism or any of that stuff. I don't know if I'm doing any of this right and what, but it's like there's skill trees in Neo 2 as well. I just fill them in because I don't have a clue what any of the half the shit is on there. So what the hell is that? A cactuar. Oh my fucking Christ. No, I want the other button. Oh shit. No. Man, that magic is crap. Ah, bitch. Oh man, that's not worth it. That was crap, wasn't it? Press triangle immediately after using an action ability to activate a chain cancel and switch battle sets faster than usual. Pushing L will allow you to move in the direction you choose at the same time. Again, this is another thing that they had in Neo, which was ultimately pointless. Because it was too much of a chore to get it to actually work properly. Wait, my friend's dead. Sorry guys, you died whilst I was trying to fumble with this shitty magic system. See, better off just hitting things. Much easier. Wow, it dropped a lot of stuff. So what's... oh, there's a door over there. Yeah, that magic system is absolutely crap.
I came in at a great time.
Did you see that magic stuff, right?
I'm only getting part of this. Like I'm watching this on the
Well, look.
TV in the other room for
Right,
context
so-
for other people.
So magic, right? You hold
Yeah.
down R2. You can't move or anything. You use the left stick to select a magic, right? And you let it go, right?
Yeah, not a fan of that.
The longer you hold it, water.
Water, okay.
But, or you can, for whatever reason, they've also said you can press R1 to cast magic as well. But then I don't know what difference that makes to just releasing it.
I don't understand. The one thing I do like so far is I noticed that the background music while you're just in the dungeon.
And it does no damage, yeah.
Oh, what?
Well, I used water on a bomb, and literally it did less damage than throwing fire back at it.
But it's, so then I guess ice would do nothing then.
I don't know.
This is shit.
My allies were dying. Literally,
I saw,
they
I was
died. So
laughing.
I heard, yeah.
Oh no. Oh, such joy from your pain.
Can I get a great sword that looks different? This sword looks horrible. It looks too fancy for a starting sword. I know that probably sounds a bit weird to hear, but it's true.
Well, it's when you think
Early
about
access.
what when
Early
you
access.
think about what he gets, like he's in a fucking H&M shirt,
Yeah.
but he rocks up with that sword.
Well, that mask is just better. I know I lose like one point on my physical defense and magic defense, but I gain everything else. So yeah, sure. Oh wow, that's a full get up. That is. Look at that.
Oh, sort of like what Jed, is that right, is wearing?
I don't fucking know. Oh. You have different armor for each.
Oh,
What? So you change clothes on the fly as well?
I assume it would be like changing a job class on the fly, right?
I guess so. So does that mean... Oh, I don't fucking know. Right, so they're not worth equipping. No.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but this seems like a lot of information to try and digest.
Oh, it is.
Full on magical girl transformation.
Yeah. It's like that instance where it just drops all of his clothes for a few seconds, and then the next outfit just appears. So it'd be better if I have... That's actually got affinity to this job, hasn't it? Yeah. Does it? Oh shit. That's actually a shield with that class, okay. Okay. So the mage has an actual shield. Making you want to play 10-2, yeah.
10-2 plays great. Combat system is easier to understand.
Apparently the bandana's better.
But yeah, what I mean, obviously I'm not playing it myself, but from the other room, it looks and seems to play, I'm assuming, very much like Neo.
Well, this run,
no?
I'm going to tell you now, this run animation here,
Uh-huh.
this is literally Guan Ping's animation from Dynasty Wars 8. In fact, I'm pretty sure that the sword, or at least the base of this sword, is from Dynasty Wars as well. This game...
10-2 is cool. Is a better looking game. It's colourful.
Oh
and
god,
pretty.
yeah. Like I said, this is like, well, everyone's saying this is like one of those 2008 period hardcore games. Edgelord game.
Yeah, because it's like Dojo Cerberus.
But so far, it's like they've put together a very generic location, world kind of thing. L3 to look around. Ooh. But then they've just got loads of recycled assets in it. Like loads of recycled assets and animations and stuff. Oh, wrong button. Walmart Devil May Cry. Yeah. I mean, again, it's one of those games that, you know, after some work or when the game actually comes out, it might be pretty solid, but
At present, I mean, I'm not.
in its present
really.
state, I'm not sold on it. I mean, I wouldn't pay for this. Put it that way. I still think they still have, put it this way, in my opinion, they still have time to drop the Final Fantasy name and make something new.
Just Strangers of Paradise.
Yeah, just drop the Final Fantasy name. Just call it, just leave it as Stranger of Paradise, and have it as its own thing, because it would be so much better off as its own thing.
I mean, if it's trying to be a Souls-like game, then it's immediately not going to be a Final Fantasy. So I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I would always give credit for Final Fantasy 13. From the day it came out, it looked great,
Still does.
and it still does to this day. I mean, if you play it on
And it's colourful.
if you play 13 on the Xbox Series X, with where it's been upscaled to 4K 60 FPS, the game looks brilliant. It looks gorgeous. But Jesus Christ, are they really fucking throwing everything at you? See, that shield thing's crap as well. Hey, I pressed down, please.
Oh god, yeah, the characters in the story are absolute dog shit because the game doesn't tell you what any of them are like. but looks great.
So, yeah, this game's got a serious balancing issue already. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a Souls-like game, but they just threw an entire pack of wolves at
Wanky
me.
Souls-like vibe.
Yeah.
I just don't get why it's trying to be so many different things. It's trying to be Devil May Cry like, it's trying to be Souls-like now. Like, I would have loved if they were doing like a Origin style to use the Amano, like, trippy, dreamy stuff, not whatever this magic you're using is.
Yeah.
This is the one.
I don't know.
Who knows?
This is, yeah, it's essentially, when it was first announced as such, it was supposed to be like a new, like, reimagine, like a retelling of the original Final Fantasy game. So far, the only thing from the original Final Fantasy that seems to be in it is
Chaos Shrine and
the Chaos Shrine and Garland, and Chaos. Yeah,
same person.
same person.
Sometimes, always, sometimes.
But yeah.
Like, I get, because obviously the original has a level of trippy, complicated bullshit, because time is involved.
Ooh,
Ooh. That looks nice.
does.
Yeah. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happens in the original anyway. So you
Yeah, I
start
think
the
that's
game.
what Lewis is referring
Yeah,
to.
you start the game, beat the boss, which I'm assuming is what they are doing right now.
Quite possible. Oh, that's better for the other. That has affinity for the other job. Yeah. Doesn't go with my outfit, but
No, it does not.
I can't afford to do fashion souls with this. Yeah, the comments I've seen online, people have said that they're hoping it's not just constantly going up the tower, because if it is just in this one tower going up this tower, my god, it's going to get.
Well, listen, if I'm playing a Final Fantasy 1 remake, I don't care what sort of bullshit reasoning you're giving me for why everything's different. I want Matoya.
Oh yeah,
I want the dwarves.
the fact that they've remotely linked this to Final Fantasy 1 is going to have Final
Mount
Fantasy
Gold.
stuff in it. It's going to need everything in it.
Like, I'm hoping it isn't just going to be Chaos Shrine, rinse and repeat.
Yeah, because if they're starting off in the Chaos Shrine, then
Makes sense.
I guess it makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, well, aren't they supposed to be in was it Corneria or Cornelia or whatever it's the first town where they get assigns?
Yeah, it's been a while since I played one as well, so my memory is quite hazy. Like, I want to see the brooms
Oh.
talking backwards. Oh, is that how you beat all the wolves?
Definitely done some big damage to it.
Cornelia, yeah. And is it,
Oh, okay, there's full damage, yeah.
is it this one or two? I'm getting mixed up now. Is it Princess Sarah? Is in this one?
God, I can't remember.
Yeah, she gives you the task, yeah. Because there's always a princess involved.
Get up,
I
heal
feel
yourself.
like there either needs to be less enemies or a bigger damage output from you.
Yeah. See that? Oh god, that bloody.
Get
That-
the
that-
saber from Darwin to begin with. Oh, okay, yeah, we haven't enough.
How he's bloody interrupting me mid fucking attack? Yeah, it doesn't seem. It doesn't have. Again, this is early days, and it is just a demo they quickly chucked out, but it doesn't have the responsiveness I would like.
I think Princess Sarah.
Sarah!
Please don't.
Sarah!
I know. I'm pretty sure there's a Princess Sarah in Final Fantasy 3 as well, in some capacity, because it's when you realise that you can leave the initial continent.
But I can't equip trousers because if I do, I lose my cool top.
That's weird.
Is that like a fucking hakama? I don't know.
I guess so.
But I like my cool top.
Yes, Garnet's real name is Sarah. Oh, you went to the war. Because it doesn't get revealed unless you do an extra side quest, as far as I can remember.
Can we have some other weapons, please? I know I like literally just started it, but ooh, caster's shoes. They've got bare legs.
That's fantastic. Legs out for chaos. Hidden text on the Eidolon wall, however you want to pronounce it. And I did really like that little Easter egg. Like, oh, she's
Oh
the
shit!
Princess
Your
Sarah.
HP changes as well.
Ah.
About
I don't
sideways.
know how I feel about him just being swordsman.
All right.
So I going up this way, I guess. But you know, being a Final Fantasy game, I would have liked to have. They could have at least included a map. That kick as well. I've just noticed. Oh, halberd. That kick where he opens the chest as well. That's exactly like Neo as well.
Dragoon. I've only played a little bit of the demo of World of Final Fantasy, so I don't really remember much, unfortunately. So
It's a Lancer.
I couldn't say about
Ooh,
recommending
oh no.
it off the top of my head. I know that there's nice nods to all the previous games, but yeah, because you like capture monsters and certain characters join you and stuff like that. But
Decreased damage taken by 10%. There you go.
I haven't heard terrible things, but I haven't heard like, holy shit, you should get this.
I guess you gotta go back to a bonfire or something to set up. Up an R1 from thrust, back an R1, left R1 or Atreus area effect slashing.
Okay, seeing the tutorials for this, I really don't think this gameplay style is my kind of thing.
No, there's way too much information to take in for a start.
It's a lot of
Oh, okay. Oh, you can sprint. Cool. Okay.
like if I'm in combat like this, my brain's not going to be paying attention to the direction that I'm holding for the weapon itself, but more where I'm going. Yeah, gameplay wise doesn't really feel like.
Wow, this place is so unimaginative.
Hey, this is the 2007 color scheme. How dare you? Grey and a muted brown.
Ah, look.
Oh look, shortcut.
Ha, ha.
Good thing they put this ladder here in an old Chaos Shrine.
Mm.
A little portal would have been a bit more fitting, but whatever.
Yeah.
Sarah from 13 is also another Sarah, but I mean,
Yeah. Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah. Right.
Sarah
Unlocked the
Harding.
preset. Nick.
Nick Van Owen.
Nick Van Owen.
How many Sarahs do you think are on this island? No, okay,
Jesus Christ.
I'm not sure. Yeah, this
Wait.
I-
Oh,
this gameplay is not
Jesus,
for
look
me.
at these fucking presets you get.
This gameplay is
It's
not for me.
100 of them.
Best Garland is Dissidia. Oh, Dissidia Garland fucking slaps.
Edit.
With his weird, like,
Yeah,
giant
but how do you change the job?
retractable greatsword.
Ah, here we go. Optimize, I guess. Okay.
So you can change it in menu, but also on the fly. Is that what I'm getting?
I don't know. I mean, I've only just unlocked it, but how do I change? Oh, change job. Okay.
Time for a change.
But let's have a look. Oh my god.
Thighs out for chaos.
Oh, so you can do it on the fly. Okay, but you have to go back to a bonfire to actually.
Okay.
That's so
Thighs out.
that is so stupid.
I love it. It's for mobility. What prediction?
Obviously, you're not really going to be able to do the controllable. Oh shit. Directional damage stuff without being locked onto something.
This is the one. All right. Time for a change. Time for a change.
Yes, I know how to look around. Shut up. Go
It's
away.
just a Souls style, Neo style skin.
Ladder over there.
Oh, sorry, with a Final Fantasy skin. Whole game is a tower. You get through it, meet Garland, kill him, but timey-wimey shit happens. You go through the tower again, plays the beginning cutscene over. Oh, like a roguelike.
So it's a roguelike type thing.
Like Hades. Because I have to keep trying to escape for that. Maybe it is. I. God, do I hope not, but at the same time, it's
But-
very possible.
We got company.
Oh god, yeah. Because when you start the game, kill Garland, timey-wimey bullshit happens. Garland becomes chaos. He will also soon become chaos, but not yet, but he already is. Then 13.2 had time shit in it, and it confused me and pissed me off. Whereas, I think the only game where I've played that has time bullshit in was this one. That didn't feel too.
Final Fantasy 1's time weirdness felt alright though, because it was like. Because it was interesting, because you swear blind you've killed Garland right at the start, only for him to be there at the end going, ha, yeah, I've been here the whole time, bitch. And it's like, but hang on a minute, I killed you. We kind of did, but kind of didn't. I kind of went back in time. And it's like, oh shit. And then he becomes Chaos. And it's like, and not just like Chaos, any old Chaos. He is the series.
Chaos.
He is the Final Fantasy Chaos. Like, Chaos of the entire franchise Chaos.
Like what Vincent becomes
Yeah.
in 7. Yeah, Garland is a flower loop.
He's like one of those, you can keep killing, you can kill me as much as you want, but I'll just forever be there.
Bravely's was, it was frustrating. Like I understood what they were going for, and it made like I get it,
Shadow Cloak.
but man, I did not enjoy having to redo it that many times. Yeah, right. Like I feel like if the number on, because like the big plot twist is the number is actually been there the whole time. How many loops that's left? I feel like if the number was lower, it'd be way less annoying. But I don't know if that was what they were aiming for. Like, no, yeah, this is meant to suck, because it makes you not want to. It makes you want to give up. But if that was the point, then I feel like that's very self-sabotaging. But alas, let us not talk about the actual Final Fantasy game, Bravely Default.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
it's-
the 4 crystals, 4 Warriors of Light.
Bravely
Jobs.
Bravely Default is one of those games that shows that Square Enix is still very much capable of making a Final Fantasy game.
Bravely Second or Bravely Default 2? I haven't completed Bravely Second. Actually, I haven't completed 2 either. Bravely Second. Yeah, I haven't completed it yet either. I really enjoyed the jobs they designed for the second. But yeah, it does show that they are more than capable of making a Final Fantasy game. Fortunately, you can play Bravely Default 2 without having played second, I feel, but
Warm welcome.
obviously it's still nice
Can't
if you
wait to
did,
get back here.
as far as I'm aware. Yeah, it's just so weird that they haven't... Well, I haven't got to the end of 2 yet. Like, there's parallels. I feel like, without showing any spoilers for you, I feel like it lays down the law for how a lot of stuff works better. Like, because the job system is asterisks in Bravely Default, and it actually gives you a bit more meat of like why it exists and all that shit. So there's sort of some links, but I
What the
haven't
fuck is
seen...
going on? I can't see shit.
No. I've yet to see like proper. Oh, this character. No.
Oh my god, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
You leveled up though.
Did I?
Job level. I really don't know how I feel
God, that
about...
close up is really like, oof, on the eyes.
I really don't know how I feel about the big flesh pieces.
Hmm.
Finally a break. This will take us straight to the tower.
Huh. I guess we'll walk up. Okay, walk straight up there. Okay. So I wasn't even in the tower. That's the tower. Oh, okay.
I guess it look. I mean, I'm seeing the area around you get lighter, so I'm assuming you're
The
getting to the top. And this, I'll give it this: the sense of scale of how big the Chaos Shrine is. It's definitely apparent.
yeah. It does feel like I'm getting to the end of the demo, but I don't know how much of it is playable, because I've seen people commenting online how like they've maxed out the jobs you get in this, and it's like, holy shit, they must have put a lot of time into it, or it's yeah. But then again, looking at it, there doesn't seem to be much here to
Job
max
tree
out.
ends pretty soon. I don't like this job tree either, but that's just me.
I don't like job trees where you have no choice. It's false. It's a false sense of choice, because everything leads to the end anyway.
It's the hallway.
It's a hallway. What's the point in having a job skill tree if it doesn't diverge
there
anywhere?
it is, a crap sphere grid.
Yeah, it's the illusion of choice.
Ultimately, you're still gonna pick all of this. So
Yeah, it's still all going to be filled in anyway. So what does it matter?
I mean, nothing tops the Crystarium so far, but
Oh, Crystarium.
hard one to top. That one really busted my balls. What?
Enemy attacks cloaked in a sinister aura cannot be blocked. If you see one of those, move away and evade to avoid taking damage. You will be able to block these attacks in casual mode.
Amazing. Yeah, like the sphere grid. Like, I know some people don't like it, but the fact that everything is there, everyone's job class is all on one big grid, meaning everyone can have everyone's abilities. That's cool. I liked that.
Yeah.
And that meaning there was a degree of choice. But Crystarium was like, oh, you can't overlap anymore, you've hit the limit for now. Fuck that, man. I'm playing an RPG, I want to grind my levels out.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go watch the other room.
Yeah.
I'll stop taking over your stream.
Yeah. Right. You're gonna. Yeah. Okay, that's an unblockable. Yep, another one. Yeah, that's the annoying thing. Cause like this kind of game, I do like. I like, you know, like before. I love the Souls games. The Neo games are fantastic. Oh shit, the Neo games are fantastic. And this is basically was supposedly made by the same team as Neo, which I can kind of see and feel, but at the same time it's like same team in name only, but it's very rough. It looks horrible. It's a disgusting looking game. It doesn't look nice at all. But yeah.
All right.
But yeah. Complaining is part of the fun these days. Is a game really enjoyable at all unless you can complain about it? Key to Fate's Door. This room is very big for no. There we go. I was gonna say there's gotta be some enemies there somewhere. I mean, half the time I don't even really understand what's even going on because it's so edgelord dark. And some of the camera cuts are very fierce as well. That's definitely the biggest issue here for sure. Okay, so in this outfit I can't wear hats. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pointless skill trees. They're completely pointless. They may as well just. It's like you get job points to level up to level these up, right? Why not just automatically give you one of these things once you've leveled up? make the experience per level up. Like, they should balance it so that every time you level up, you get one of these things. Or it just levels up invisibly and your stats increase or whatever. Rather than having this. Because it's just bloat. It's just time wasting. Yeah. Oh.
Time for a change. This is the one.
Oh, wrong button. My god, trying to time that weird soul thing. Oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck indeed. I have no idea what's going on, mate. Yep. Oh yes. Greatsword 11. What's the point if it makes your stats go down? Whatever, I'll equip it because it's a better sword. That's better. Do you like get a bonus if you equip all matching bits? I don't know. Yeah. If you can just pick it up and chuck it, just grab it to begin with. Just run in, grab it, and smash him into the ground. I guess this is okay, maybe not.
Darkness is so thick I can taste it.
Oh, darkness. Ugh. All this space and no hidden items? Disgusting. Ah, there's one.
Treasure ahead.
It's like those treasure chests, they need those neon lights on because you just can't see shit otherwise. Nothing over here. Nope. Well, I got a new halberd. Yeah, sure, whatever. That had a different job class thing attached to it, but sure. That mission thing now. Abandoned mission, that makes me think there's going to be like some kind of world map which you select which areas you want to go to. Garland, I assume this is going to be Garland. Yeah. Yeah. Much like how it is in Neo. You have a world map, you can select areas to go to.
Chaos. No. I am to become. And who are you?
We're here to kill Chaos.
The prophecy's very own warriors of light.
Even Garland can't believe this shit.
He always wore such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
It's Garland.
No. I am to become chaos.
Sarah! Sarah! Where'd that breeze come from?
Time for a change.
Jesus Christ. What is the point in having a fucking block if it doesn't work? Oh, shut up, Jed. You little pecker. Oh my god, that bloody soul barrier thing is absolute shit. It's of no fucking use whatsoever. Bugger me sideways. Change battle set. If we change that to mage. Nope, nope. God, if we shields. Sure, whatever. Yeah, that. Oh, what's this here? Oh, boss hints. Yeah, I was trying to use my soul shield, but the fucking thing didn't work because it takes like, whilst in reality it takes like half a second for it to actually appear. That in itself is way too long to actually counter anything. Utilize instant abilities. Well, you have to get instant abilities to use them. It's not like you can just carry them in with you. And magic to target his weaknesses and bring down his path. What fucking do? I know what the bloody job tree is. I've already learnt all I can. Damn. Fucking hate when the game's bloody patronising. Yo, I have friends. You wanna... Look, he's just taking it up the ass by that guy. He's just ignoring him. Oh. no, wrong button. Oh my god, this magic system is fucking awful. Yo, do you want to, why can your allies not heal you at least once or twice? You can pick up their lazy asses, but you can't. They won't fucking help you. I'll tell you what, this feels beyond Souls frustrating. This is just annoying. Casting magic takes a fucking day and an age. Yeah. But this is just bollocks. I expect if anyone ends up watching this video again later or whatever on YouTube or on the VODs or anything, they'll probably go, oh, get good, noob. But this is just, this is supposed to be a first boss. But look. Just casting that bloody spell, I end up losing half of my health because it takes a fucking day and an age to do anything. Well, water is doing fucking nothing to it, so no idea what the fuck I just did there. Don't have any MP, lovely. I mean, he is literally, you don't even get a fucking chance. He's just on your ass. You're doing bugger all damage to him. Got no MP again. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't heal my mate because I got no healing items left. Because some absolute lunatic at Tecmo Koei thought you have to sacrifice your own potions to do it. Now I'm dead again. Jesus Christ. Yo, do you want to attack anyone else? One hit. One hit stunned me. Fucking hell. It almost seems to be what they want me to do here. It's just do the weird soul shield over and over and over again. But even then, that's going to cause me to get stunned again. Oh, fuck's sake. You don't even get enough time to really charge up a spell either. And even then, that does fuck all damage, that. Jesus Christ. Oh shit, shit. You know what, despite all the complaining, despite all the niggles and nitpicking, I was actually somewhat enjoying this, because it was like a Souls game, but it wasn't too challenging. It was challenging, but it was like, you can have fun with this. But this is like I'm trying to fight the fucking final boss of Dark Souls 1. And it's just a bit much. I know it's supposed to be Garland. I know Garland is chaos. I know he's not exactly supposed to be a pushover, but like, what the fuck is going on here? Seriously. Oh my fucking Christ. You blocked in completely the wrong fucking direction. Just wasted all my fucking healing items now, that. I just don't like it when games take something that's tried and tested, then try to add so many additional layers into it. I think that's where Nioh 2 kind of for me failed a little bit. I love the game, but Nioh 1 is superior in every way because it's more simple. Well, how long has I been running now? I've an hour and a half doing this. I'll give it another 15 or so minutes, but it's not frustrating. It's more just, it's just so cheap. If you get what I mean. I'm not gonna, you know, lower myself to get real like angry on a stream or anything, but at the same time, because I know this is, so that it's patronising me again. That you can also use a soul shield to raise your max MP. It's a shame, but raising your max MP doesn't seem to do anything. It's like I almost need to play as a mage. Because the fight can be won. As you say, you're literally just doing this the whole fight. You're basically just soul blocking the entire fight over and over again. Okay, yeah, I pressed block, but yeah, whatever.
Don't worry, Teddy. I got you.
Oh, don't quake. Oh, shit. Why the fuck's I got different spell equipped? Shit. I've always got his yellow bit down. I think that's the whole point of it, is to try and get that shit down. him dead, or is it just a big blow of health? Wait, what the hell? That did nothing. What the fuck was that even supposed to be?
So this is what darkness does to humans. Keep it alive.
After all that, that did like no damage to him.
I've seen that attack before.
Yeah, Jack. Maybe. But we know who does it better.
Ice is putting a damper on our fun, Jack. Think you can help us out?
No, I can't help you out because he's broken as fuck. Yeah, that's it. I've had enough now. I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, as I said, it was. It's a very. The game feels definitely unfinished for a start. I beat his first form, but yeah. So he feels like I can't even remember his name. What is it? Jack. He controls and moves like he kind of feels really heavy to move around. He doesn't feel light. Even when he's sprinting, he feels like he's kind of it's sort of like he's running with glue stuck with blue tack stuck to his shoes. He's kind of chunky feeling when he runs. I don't know if that's something that can be alleviated later on, if you can make him boost your running speed or anything. I don't know, but the movement is very weird. It's not like any Souls game I've played before, like Nioh or anything. It's cool that you don't get. There's no stamina bar. There's no stamina bar either, so it looks like. Yeah, you can just keep going. You have a 3-hit combo, which you can follow up with an R2 move. But some of them special moves use up your MP. But it's annoying that there's no way to manually recover MP without doing this stupid thing. But then that uses up whatever that yellow bar is, and once that gets emptied, if I get hit, you get staggered. And the enemies seem to be able to take down that break gauge, that's it. And the enemies seem to be able to take down that break gauge really fucking easy, like really easy. Which means, like that fight with Garland there, because he's so relentless with his attacks, you're constantly doing that to block them, but then he hits you with the last, but then you try and do it again, that's it, you're broken. So and you can't just block it either, because then that will stagger you as well. So then you have to rely on dodging. It's really weird. It feels alright to play, and like I said, I can see myself playing it. I wouldn't want to pay full price for it, for definitely not. I still think it's just a cash grab using the Final Fantasy name. This could have been something completely new, but got to get them guaranteed sales in and get rid of them bots. There you go, bot be gone. But yeah, I can see you. It looks like it's going to be a grind fest. Like Dark Souls and Nioh, and Demon Souls, you can get quite far into those games without grinding, or without even leveling up in some cases. It's surprising how far through those games you can get with just smart gameplay. But the smart gameplay doesn't translate to this because it's so reliant on meters. And yeah, it doesn't feel like Final Fantasy at all. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15, despite being a fantasy based on reality, as they called it, it still had a strong Final Fantasy vibe about it. It still had all the things you love in it, and the mythology, the mystique around it, and it felt like a Final Fantasy, because it had, it had the names. Yeah, it was just a heavily unfinished. But then you get this where you play as a guy called Jack, who thinks he's the Warrior of Light. He's wearing a H&M t-shirt, and it's like, nah, these guys aren't the Warrior. The only thing that I think that could redeem this game is if the actual Warrior of Light was in it somewhere. If the actual Warrior of Light came in as like a party member, or was like someone who appears like, hang on, who the fuck are you guys? I'm the Warrior of Light. That would be cool. That would raise my interest in it a little bit more, but as it stands, it's this game's rough. Really rough. But I think the gameplay, yeah, it's sort of like a prequel slash. It's like a prequel slash side story or like a paradox, like a Final Fantasy paradox where the actual Warriors of Light are yet to arrive on the scene, but these guys have come in from another universe. And people think they're the Warriors of Light, so they're here to kill Chaos because they think they're the Warriors of Light, but the actual Warriors of Light haven't arrived yet. If you get what I mean? If that makes any sense at all? That's what it feels like to me. Because even Garlic, because in the cutscene before that fight, when that what's his name said, yeah, we're the Warriors of Light, and Garland was like, oh really? You can see he didn't quite believe them. But time will tell, I guess. We'll find out more about this this absolute mess of a game. Yeah. I may invest some more time into it later on, like myself off stream. So I won't stream it again, obviously, but I might invest some more time into it before the demo time is up, and then give my feedback on it or something. So yeah, Fake Prophecy boys, they think they're the Warriors of Light, but they clearly aren't. Especially as I mean, they're obviously in the world of Final Fantasy 1, but all the promotional artwork for these guys have got them wearing like Nike high tops and very real world clothes. So it's like, what is it like an isekai? That genre where people have been brought from their world into another world. So it's like they've come from our world into the world of Final Fantasy kind of thing. Yeah, the official artworks, I wonder if I can find any. Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. Characters. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to bring up an image, right, to show you what these kids look like. Because boy, is it weird. If I can find where I've actually saved it to. Alright, okay, I've saved it in that file. Okay. Right, here we go. That's their official ad artwork. Right. So they're very much from our world. Yeah. They are very much from our world, and they've definitely been taken into the world of Final Fantasy. And someone has obviously mistaken them as the Warriors of Light because of how different they look, I expect. And yeah, so because they're there, they think they're the Warriors of Light. But yeah, there you go. It's mad, but yep. So that's Stranger of Paradise, I guess. It's quite rough around the edges. It could be good, but at the moment it just, yeah. Yeah, they literally haven't explained anything about it. It's just chaos. Must kill chaos. Other than that, there's nothing really. They haven't explained anything about it. It's just a Final Fantasy origin story. If they try and pass it off as like the actual Final Fantasy 1 story, like as like a retelling or like a quasi remake type thing, then I'm just going to write it off completely, because this is not Final Fantasy at all. They've fallen into that trap where other companies have done it as well, where they have a new game idea, they want to roll with it, but they don't think it's going to sell very well, so they attach another name, so they attach an existing name to it. Funny enough, Square Enix did that before with Tomb Raider. The Tomb Raider reboot, the Survivor trilogy, that started off as its own brand new IP, which was a weird like survival horror thriller kind of game set on this island. But Square Enix are like that, and they thought, well, no, we kind of need this to sell. So they renamed it, and they basically rebranded that project as Tomb Raider. That's why that Tomb Raider game is crap compared to all the previous ones. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, don't know. It's just. It's definitely got loads of shit swirling around my head now, like just thinking why. Oh, whoop-de frickin' do. Fucking Intergrade. I don't even like Final Fantasy VII Remake to begin with. Bits of it were great. The bits that were remade and lifted and kept faithful from the original game were fantastic. It's just a lot of the new bloat that they grabbed, that they put in there. It's just, oh yeah, we've expanded Midgar into a 30-hour adventure. Oh yeah. All they did was make the corridors longer. They extended Midgar into a full game by making the corridors longer. That's all they did. And fetch quests. Fetch quests, which were so shoehorned in. It's, oh yeah, but the quests have an effect on what dress you get for Aerith. Oh, I don't care. Yeah. And I just didn't like the combat in Final Fantasy VII Remake either. I hated it. it's like real time, but here have some ATB shit to go with it, and it's like, nah. Playing that, and also playing that game on hard mode, is the most bollocks thing ever. Oh yeah, enemies can pretty much one-shot you right from the beginning, even if you're max level. But to make it even harder, we're going to artificially increase the difficulty by not allowing you to use items, which means you can't recover MP. Then the benches no longer recover your MP, so you have to go through an entire chapter using the character's default starting MP from the start of that chapter, and it's like, I know you can use weapon abilities to regain the MP, but nah, bollocks to it. Yeah, that's fair shout, mate. At least Fire Emblem is faithful to itself. Square Enix have kind of lost the plot with Final Fantasy, really. Yeah. Not really played any of the Dragon Quest games, but I know for a long time, after they abandoned the ATB and turn-based stuff in Final Fantasy, it really pained me when they announced Dragon Quest, whatever it was, 11 or something. And one of the key selling points that Square Enix themselves use for Dragon Quest is that it includes the fan favorite turn-based battle system. So turn-based is good enough for Dragon Quest, but for Final Fantasy, nah, can't be having any of that crap anymore. It's almost as, well, I know what it is. It's the moment that Square and Enix merged, Enix did everything they could, and continue to do so, to destroy Final Fantasy in every way they possibly can, to make Dragon Quest the dominant RPG. Because I know there was a big rivalry between Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy in Japan. And of course, the moment Enix and Square merge, Final Fantasy takes a nosedive and Dragon Quest gets bigger. I need to play some of the Dragon Quest. I did start some of the Star Ocean games. I need to finish those as well. But it's just getting harder and harder to find a good RPG to play these days, particularly ones from well-known brands. Yeah, that's my point exactly. Dragon Quest has got better and better. It's got better and better because Enix has bastardized Final Fantasy. They've done everything in their power to worsen that franchise, and it's resulted in people shifting over to Dragon Quest, which has made that get better. So it was Enix's plan from the beginning. That was. Yeah, Dragon Quest is very consistent. I just really want to see a new Final Fantasy game which is bright and colourful. The in-game graphics are representative of Yoshitaka Amano's artwork. I want it to be proper old school Final Fantasy, like basically like Japanese Dungeons and Dragons. The old original Final Fantasy style. Bright, colourful Yoshitaka Amano art design. Not a huge open world, but like a smaller, like just an overworld, dungeons, towns, cities, villages, caves, mines. And I want it to have, it just, it's not too much to ask, is it? Is it too much to ask to have Final Fantasy back? Like, proper Final Fantasy? So I'm kind of looking forward to Final Fantasy 16 in regards to it going more medieval style and it's stuff like that, but at the same time it's like I just don't care for the Devil May Cry combat. Oh yeah, 10. Yeah, it was perfect. 10 was absolutely perfect. But I just Final Fantasy needs to go through a revival. Yeah, I like that's yeah, another thing. The Tales of games used to be really cool, but then I think that's just the trend with a lot of RPGs these days. They're just getting more and more action RPG, which unfortunately is because the angriest people are the loudest people, and it's those people who complain about turn-based being boring when they're not even playing the games anyway. So I know turn-based isn't for everyone, but it allows for so much more depth in the combat. But yeah, it sucks. So, modern times for you, mate. Present day. As time goes on, games in general kind of just yeah, there should be niches for everyone. That's another thing. I hate it when developers and publishers are going, yes, we're trying to make our game, we're trying to expand it for a wider audience. No, don't, because that ruins games. It's like when a developer says we're going to make our game more accessible. It's like, no, don't make a game more accessible. It's like when they make a game more accessible for newcomers. So it was perfectly accessible as it was when the first game came out. Why are people having such a hard time getting into it now? Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, this is why games were better back then, when they could roll out a full banging Final Fantasy every year or two, and they were great. Like Final Fantasy 7, 8 and 9 and even 10. 4 Final Fantasies came out across what, 5 years? And all of them are brilliant. They have their quirks, you know. People have their preferences, but yeah. Remake Legend of Dragoon. It's a game which isn't exactly easy to come by these days. Yeah. Blah. Just blah to all of it. Oh well. We made a D&D campaign out of it. Nice. Oh, blimey. Yeah. It is fine to complain. We have a God-given right, and it's the British thing to do. I love a good moan. Gets out the system. And that's the thing. If people don't moan and complain about things, things don't get fixed or changed. So, yeah. Not that any of this is going to get fixed or changed, but then again, Team Ninja did take pretty much all of the feedback on Neo and Neo 2 into consideration, and they did change a lot from the betas to the full games. Oh god, yeah, gold every time, mate. If moaning was an Olympic sport, I'd be at the front. Me and my dad, I expect, would take it every time. Oh well, never mind. I think I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, 2 hours. But yeah, you got a whole 2 hour stream out of me, mate. Gee, well, I say an hour and a half. The last half hour's just been us having a good old moan. But yes, Resident Evil 4 on Monday, mate. Whether you're there or not, I'm starting it. You'll just have to catch up on the VODs or YouTube or whatever, but it'll be fine. It's going to be a good couple of streams anyway, that one. So, yeah, I know you will. Thank you. Honestly, cheers. You are number one fan. paying customer. I still can't wrap my head around that, but there you go. All appreciated. So yeah. Yeah, it is, yeah. I remember my first ever stream playing Tomb Raider. I was like, wow, loads of people have come in. Oh, this is great. And then my second stream, it was about an hour before anyone came in, and I was like, ooh, ooh. It was so hard. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. I like doing this anyway. I find it. I could stream all day if I could. Even if it's like 1 or 2 people watching, that's fine. I just find this really I just find this, I don't know. It just makes me feel kind of cool. Makes me feel kind of good doing this, but yeah, I can imagine I mean, it is gutting when you start a stream where you're, you know, streaming at all and there's like no one there and it's like, but yeah. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine it's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty rough. It's cool as well. I mean, I like doing this. It's fun. It's fun to play. I like messing around with all the overlay shit. I find it kind of. I like tinkering with it. It's kind of cool, but I guess you could say that. I'm not gonna lie. Before I start each stream, I feel like I'm gonna be sick. With like nerves, like, oh my god. Yeah. I always start the streams off completely nervous, pissing, shitting myself. I'm like, oh my god, here I go. But then, you know, once I start, I'm alright. It's just not knowing what's going to happen, isn't it? Really. But pretty much. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's like, as soon as I press that go live button, it's like, hey guys, how you doing? I'm good. Oh god. Yeah. But well, yeah. It kind of feels like that, doesn't it, really? You start your stream and suddenly it's like, oh god. Oh. It is. I love doing it, but yeah, starting a stream is like the most awkward thing you can do. I promise I wasn't wanking, Mum. Yeah. Oh, mate. Yeah. But hey, at least the outfits are kind of cool, I suppose. But yeah, leave you that. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go have a cup of tea and savor it now, I think. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna head off, mate, and maybe catch you on. Gonna go walk the dog. Yeah, walk the good boy. Good boy, good girl. Every dog's a good boy, male or female. Good boy. Good doggo. Right. Yeah, no problem, mate. Hopefully see you there. Obviously, you know, don't feel like you have to be there. I don't want to get in the way of work, but yeah. Cheers for coming along to both streams. Much appreciated. Yeah. Probably catch you on Monday. Ah, bless you. I feel blessed. Oh. Yeah, see you then, mate. All right. Until then, take care of yourself, right? Bye-bye.